Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. While this quote from Aristotle may seem somewhat intuitive, it can actually have profound impacts on those who take its advice. And I plan to demonstrate on how I will take that advice in my eternal analysis. First, I'd like to talk about the strengths, the ones that I've already possessed and the ones that I've developed over the course of this class. Next, I'd like to talk about the weaknesses, some of the internal ones I struggle with, and some of the ones that are more externally visible. Next, I'd like to discuss the actions that I'll take to improve those weaknesses. Then I'd like to talk about the effects that I'm hoping these actions will have. Then I'll wrap it up with a conclusion. Now, some of the strengths that I was naturally blessed with were excellent communication skills. I've always been able to articulate myself and express the things that I need to say. I've also have been naturally confident. I don't struggle with speaking to others or getting in front of others, which has been a huge advantage to me in my life. I also have a pretty good creative problem-solving ability. I'm able to diagnose problems and help in ways that others may not be able to. Now, I've also been able to develop some strengths over this course, such as my public speaking ability. While I do have communication skills and confidence, there are some tips and some smaller things that I was able to adjust to develop my public speaking skills. I've also been able to develop my leadership skills while working in a group. Being in this group, I've been able to help others and help guide others to get answers and to learn better. And these are things I continue to develop. And finally, my collaboration, being able to understand others, feel their pain, and work with them so that we all can achieve our goals together. Next, some of the weaknesses. These weaknesses are more internal, such as procrastination and focus. I struggle with procrastination, being able to stay on topic while handling my business. And also, externally, I struggle with some weaknesses as well. Others may be able to see that I have poor time management skills and a lack of availability. Now, having a full-time job, a part-time job, and being a full-time student, my schedule is very packed, and that does contribute to my lack of availability and time management. However, I plan on taking actions to improve those weaknesses. The first action I plan to take is to improve those weaknesses that I notice within myself. I plan on spending 30 minutes or setting a 30-minute alarm whenever I do work. Within those 30 minutes, I'm going to dedicate everything I have to whatever task I have at hand, eliminating distractions. And then at the end of the alarm, I can set 5 minutes to distract myself and allow myself that release. Now, to help with my weaknesses that are more externally visible, I want to check my phone every 30 minutes to an hour while I'm working on a project. Maybe within those 5 minutes that I use that I've given myself as a break, I can check my phone and make sure that my group is up to date and that I'm there and I can respond to their messages within 1 hour. Now, I'm hoping that these actions will have some effects in my life. For my first action, I'm hoping that I can finish my tasks considerably faster. And I'm also hoping that this will relieve some of the stress that I suffer from with rapidly approaching deadlines. Now, I'm hoping that with my second action, I'll be able to more contribute in a group to promote a good energy within our group and alleviate some of the strife from questions not being answered or team members not responding. Now, everything that I've discussed today, I can boil down really into 3 major points. The hard part is already done. I already have the communication skills. I already have the confidence and the leadership to be able to go out and do the things that I need to do. However, I understand that I'm lacking the discipline to achieve the next level that I'm hoping to achieve some point in my life. And finally, I need to understand that small acts can have big results. And that's why these actions that I've chosen are small. However, I'm hoping they have major impacts in my life. Now, I said earlier that knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Well, the reason that's true is because wisdom is simply knowledge put into action. I hope I've demonstrated today how I plan to use the knowledge that I've just acquired, use that in my life, and implement it so that I may one day have wisdom and achieve all that I need to.